Anyway, here's the control room key. I might show this off a little.
What was the highest amount of freaking pages you had to write?
Don't remind me. I
In
barely
high
remember
school.
high
Come
school.
on.
I barely
Like,
remember.
just try. Come on, try and remember.
No, I'm playing a game right now. How am I supposed to remember my high school days while I'm trying not to get eaten by a zombie shark?
Well, I'll tell you how many pages I had to write in high school one time. And it was 25. After that, it went up to 30.
Jeez.
On one fucking movie. I forgot what the movie was. But I hated it. Because someone didn't write like the amount of pages that they were supposed to write. And the teacher threatened all of us that we'll have to write again. I'm looking at her like, why? Why do we have to write it again when one person is messing up?
I bet this is the same high school teacher who like told me like I was trying to help one of my classmates like on the computer, and she just came up to me like, "What are you doing? You need to be on the computer right now."
Oh god, don't even get me started on the freaking computer lesson. This is how we're learning how to type. How to type. Oh my god, I'm learning so much how to type.
Man, am I glad I learned how to do all that shit like early on.
It's like I asked teacher, so why are we learning how to type? I already know what to press. Oh, this just gets you memorized with the keys. Do we have to do this? Yes, it will be affecting your grade. What if I never work with the computer? What if I become a construction worker?
You know they never care about that.
It's like, then you don't work with a computer. So why is this important? No, most, like 90% of the work at school is not important or related to anything.
Education system, huh?
So far, history. History's a good thing, you know? It tells you about the past and what they did, so you're gonna want, all right, I don't want to repeat this, so let's do something else. Because history taught you, like, economics and all that, you know? Yeah, economy, I can't say it.
Economy.
Mouth is dry.
I probably can't say it either. Although I did drink a bit beforehand.
Second, you got, like, math. Math is important most of the time.
Yeah.
Unless you're working at NASA, then that's like a 24 fucking experience of math.
Or if you're programming.
That too.
Oh, what is this? This looks like a giant vegetable. Like giant broccoli. Do you eat your broccoli?
Yes.
Cool. You're healthier than the rest of our viewers here. Please don't leave my video right now just because I insulted you.
I like broccoli. Broccoli is actually pretty good with ranch or barbecue sauce.
Yeah, I'm still a baby. I rarely eat broccoli. But then again, I don't really prepare my own meals that much. And if I do, it's usually just like, might as well microwave something or make a sandwich. That's what I usually do. Yeah, well, plant root. This must be plant 42, that like zombie plant that was mentioned earlier.
I got a sore on the side of my lip and it hurts.
Oh man, you ever like bit yourself inside your mouth and had to deal with like that pain for the next few weeks?
Yeah, I have a hole in my cheek, so
yeah.
I know how I feel.
Oh, look at this. This is what happens when you drain the water here. The zombie sharks can't do anything.
I know what's wrong with it. They got no gas in it.
Now it's just flopping here. Just flopping. I can't put them out of their misery though, because I don't have a knife or a gun. So I'm just gonna leave them here to their fate. You know, instead of giving them a quick death, I'm just gonna let them die nice and slow. And there's finally no water here.
Oh, I'll tell you the most useless class in high school. I just remembered it. That's like, you know, the class that gets you ready for life. You know, like taxes and all that.
Life skills or like home? Oh no, survival class.
Yeah, survival class, life skills, whatever the fuck it's called. They put me in that class, right? And it's like, all right, so I'm gonna learn about taxes. I'm gonna learn about fucking debt. I'm gonna learn about all this other stuff, right? A class that actually seemed worthy. They did not teach any of that. They taught us how to make a fucking picture and place it on the wall. I'm looking at the teacher like, I don't want to do this bullshit. This class was meant for like taxes, debt, It's how to survive, how to cook.
They don't pay us enough to teach you that, son.
It's like, oh, then they move on to fucking, all right, so if you have a hole in your clothes, and your clothes is how you fix it. We got a sewing machine. It's like, okay.
You know, I should really get my pillow that I made in like life skills out so I can straighten my back out. Jeez.
Tell you the truth, I had an A in that class, and I didn't do anything. Nothing except like a few paperwork, and that was it. Completely it. It was just useless projects that that they were doing. Like everybody was all tee-hee-heeing and laughing and all that. And I didn't understand it. It's like, this is not third grade. I want to learn taxes, Deb. I want to survive in this world, not be a complete dumbass walking through the street with a stick up my ass.
Oh, my back. Oh man, what did I remember from my life skills and survival classes? Because I took them too. Well, in life skills.
Like, I even asked the teacher, like, are we ever going to learn about taxes in depth?
Yeah, I remember somebody talked about that. Like, are they going to teach us how to balance like a checkbook? And no, none of that. It's like talked about. You could read a poster about it, but you're probably going to forget about it very, very quickly.
And I can see everybody's faces in the back, like behind me, just go from happy to like, don't you dare. And I'm looking at him like, you gotta have to learn it one way or another. Oh yeah, you graduate high school without learning tax or debt. So when you go, when you go off the road, you get your money somehow. You land a job, and you get it home. Next thing you know, you get your first mail, and it's like, wow, what is it? The government said you owe us 15 grand. Have fun.
You don't want to mess with the IRS ever.
No. Here's the thing with the IRS. You don't even have to mess with them. They'll just come to your door and say, all right, now you owe us $500,000. All right, have fun.
Oh, you just reminded me of that. I probably should have mentioned this. Like that anime girl came with that about the IRS. Jeez. How to pay your taxes.
No matter what you do, taxes will come to you eventually. You can't avoid it. It's unavoidable.
Yeah, I mean, that's how they got Capone. So.
Yeah, Capone just said, fuck. Even in his dying breath. Fuck.
You don't mess with the IRS, folks. Ever.
If there was a heaven, I bet you anything the IRS people run to heaven. They're like, oh, you didn't pay your debt on Earth. We're sending you back down.
You're gonna put an audit on your afterlife.
Oh, you didn't pay your $900,000 debt that you owe us? What?
To the next life with you.
Yep. Reincarnation. No.
Now try again without your memories. Oh, thanks, game. I could use another ink ribbon, of course. Ooh, another book.
What else is there?
There's one white book among red books. V-Jolt. Here's how you make this thing to kill the Plant 42. Of course, you don't need this because, like, the room where you do this puzzle in is, like, has the answer for you right there. You know, in case you don't understand math, like basic math. This is what the blank book is used for, is you just put it here. See, it matches now. Actually, no, it doesn't, because look at that.
I could have just broken down the thing.
You're making too much sense.
Making too much sense. I'm the only smart one in games anymore.
Well, here goes nothing.
Like, one of my buddies on Sea of Thieves. So, you don't even have to aim with the cannon. You just point it straight and it goes far. It's like, no! Sea of Thieves is a little bit more complicated. Your bullets do have drop.
Holy shit, look at this. This is not an octopus, by the way.
It is a plant. I can tell.
Whoa, what is wrong with the music here? I think we should have hired Justin to play the trumpets here. Something is very wrong. Whoa.
Take this file with you. Use the information in it in order to make the potion and kill the root. Becca, please.
Becca. Becca, please.
Doesn't Chris become the bad guy later on in Resident Evil?
No.
No?
He's like the token good guy in the series.
Huh.
Like, he does no wrong. All
Shot
right.
your wife and I took your kid. Oh no, I'm trying to save you and your kid that I took and gave to the bad people.
Oops. Well, then I never said Chris was competent. Like, I think he's responsible for a whole lot of deaths in this series, so...
So he's the bad guy.
In a sense, yeah. He's not the bad guy, but he's a bad guy.
The bad guy that doesn't do anything. He just lets it play out.
Alright, well, here's the V-Jolt puzzle. Just a few moments ago, I was just skimming through it. I don't read it, because it's probably a waste of time for the viewer. You could read it yourself by pausing the video. Here we are with all this. Yeah, the solution is right here. Just grab all the formulas that have these. Water is one, and the rest are all there on the shelves. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can do this from memory without having to refer to the thing. All right, I'm gonna challenge myself now. UMB2. I know this game, from the back of my hand, so this should be no problem.
This should not be the back. I should know this like the back of my hand. You who never looked at the back of your hand.
And I just grabbed the same chemical twice. Nah, I wasted a slot. That's cool. I didn't even... It's like not even a minute and I screwed up. And I had to talk with you two at the same time, so my memory's probably failing me. You ever go on a page on, like, you open up a page, you're like, what am I doing here again? UMB number 2. Let's go. All right. Here goes nothing. If I screw this up, I'm probably gonna get gassed or nothing will happen. I did it! I memorized the code. I got V-Jolt.
Looks at the back of it. It's a failed experiment. I don't know.
Now I can destroy the Ivy monster. So if you get like this thing wrong, either what will happen is that you'll get like it'll tell you nothing happened, or you'll accidentally create a gas bomb. And you have to leave the room.
I wonder if a new episode came out on One Piece yet. Oh, there did. Another episode came out for One Piece. Hell yeah.
Well, now to finally focus on the game at hand, I just had to dump this V-Jolt into the giant broccoli-looking thing. 'Cause that's where Plant 42 operates from. It's the roots. Chris will mention it, even if, he hasn't gone in there yet. And sometimes I do that. Alright, here we go. Well, I'm playing as someone who has a gun, so might as well use my ammo for something. Goodbye, cruel
Do
world.
not kill the shark. How dare you?
You chose now, of all times, to speak up.
Well, now you left us 2 kids. You must leave them alive so they can watch. So they die slowly watching their mother. Oh, no. Leave that one alive at least. How dare you? How dare you?
I hope that bullet hit you.
Well, guess what? I'm Neo. Yeah.
The Matrix didn't exist yet in '96.
Oh yeah, right. Bam! You're like you're in the military fighting a war, and you're like trying to dodge these bullets.
Don't even do it.
And they'll look at you like, "What are you doing?"
Glass bottle with chemicals in. Oh, I'm glad I checked these empty bottles just to see what they do. And this is the last thing Rebecca ever does in this series. Oh, yep, I might as well watch the animation.
It looks like there was a door there.
Anything can happen with these like weird graphics. Cause like, if you're probably viewing this through like the tiny Discord window, so this probably does look like a door to you.
No, I said it looks like there used to be a door there.
Hmm.
Like if you look at it, there's like a little line. 2 lines.
Oh yeah,
Like there was a door there, then they took it out.
there was a door here, but now there's not. Or how did that phrase go again? I don't remember my RE3 anymore. Anyway, I'm gonna like spend all of Rebecca's bullets because I might as well do something with her before I have to stop playing as her. I mean, what can we do with Rebecca here? She has white shoes on, and that's it.
She got them Nikes on.
And I have no radios, Rebecca.
Rebecca just came in unprepared, basically.
Yeah, it's just one gun. No magazines. I could have picked up some magazines as Rebecca if I wanted to, I guess, but then that'd be less for Chris.
Bruh.
Oh, and she does this thing. She turns around and does that whole anime girl thing where I go, put your hand on your face or whatever. Maybe it's not anime girl. I don't know. I don't watch anime enough. I do read a couple of manga though, but at this point I think I'm just generalizing. All right, back to Chris. He's somehow not dead yet. Either we spend like an eternity, like cooking up some V-Jolt. But thanks to this, because we did V-Jolt, we skipped like 1 round with this boss. Normally it's 2 rounds, but, you know, V-Jolt. So I only have to fight it once. And I better be prepared. Anyways, this is probably like the easiest boss in the game. I say that as I get slapped down to the ground.
It was like, yeah, you thought this would be easy. Congrats on getting slapped again. And again, and again, in a wall slap.
Oh man, this just does more damage here in this version. Jeez. Holy fuck. What? That's a lot of damage. Jeez.
Well, either you're screwed or you somehow make it.
I'm gonna make it. Can't reach me somehow. Well, I could just bend my tentacle here.
Oh, I guess you found a blind spot.
And now, it's melted. Oh, I think better not forget this.
What is that? Oh my god. Oh.
Another mansion key, of course. Guess we're not done with this stupid mansion. It's a carving of helmet. It's a helmet key. See? Look at that. It's a helmet. Pay attention to it.
As we only saw like a little third of it.
What could be beyond these doors? Rebecca herself.
I can't believe it. Are you okay?
What do you think?
Yeah.
Oh my
So
god.
for him, we got to the
The
room
voice acting is terrible. Make it stop.
You just talked over the best pun in the universe. The root of the problem.
Really, thank you.
You'd do the same for me, wouldn't you?
No.
I guarantee it.
I don't know chemicals though, so I might have just shot the
I
thing.
think I can make another potion. I'll go back to
Potion?
the room I found a little while ago.
Potion. This ain't no wizard in Dungeons and Dragons shit.
Glad you're safe.
Shut up and get back to the kitchen, woman.
Oh, you're gonna get us
Why?
canceled. I might as well follow in here because there's some unique stuff here.
Please, everybody just says that.
Oh, my shoulder. I might need to mute my
No.
mic.
What can get you canceled is just saying anything about YouTube. All
Yeah, he's
right.
slashing.
If you say anything about YouTube and the things they do or what kind of stupid act they did, then you'd be like warned.
With medical supplies. I can treat you, except for your major injury.
My
Would
major
you like me
injuries?
to?
Do you want me to heal your wounds? All right, so if you asked Rebecca to stay at the medical room earlier, you know, I'm sure you remember this from like over almost 3 months ago, but if you said no to her, she's like, oh, can you let me follow you? No. She would stay in the medical room, and this is what she'd do. She'd heal your wounds. I might as well do it.
Yes, please do something for me temporarily.
Yes, rub that aloe vera on me.
Do something for me temporarily. Rebecca treats Chris. Cool. There's a cool cutscene here, though. That actually explains stuff. Sort of.
Most of these medicines are from Umbrella.
What's Umbrella?
Don't you know? It's a large-scale pharmaceutical company based in Raccoon City.
You know where you work, Chris?
See,
How do you not know that?
Raccoon City, ground zero.
You know, they only run your your town. How do you not know Umbrella, Chris?
Yeah, like how? Like, how the hell do you not know they exist in your town?
Because we forgot to write. We didn't hire writers.
Apparently not.
Wesker!
Oh, long time no see.
Chris, you're alive.
What's wrong with this
I was
music?
Exactly. Where's Jill? Aren't you with Jill?
Obviously
I'm
not.
sorry. We were attacked by a strange monster. I lost track of her while we were scouting around. I hope she's okay.
I see. Well, it's not your fault. This place is crazy. If we stay here, all of us will end up dead. What should we do, Wesker?
Do I look like I know?
We have to complete this mission. Whether we escape or stay and look for Jill, we don't have many bullets left, and we can't even protect ourselves. We are still in trouble. Chris, there are a lot of locked rooms in that house. Check them out one more time. There must be a place to hide safely.
Yeah, because of course I want to hide in the mansion.
Okay.
Full of nothing but zombies and
Let's get going.
animals.
Well, it's a good thing we cleared out the mansion anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
And I just stepped over all those dead beasts. The cool thing about killing Plant 42 is that you don't get grabbed by tentacles here anymore. Its roots are gone, so it's safe to walk here now. you'll see yourself in the void with a bloody text saying you died.
I'll probably just, if I was ever in battle, I'll probably run in with a fucking Nazi uniform on. Just yell out, bring on the Panzerschreck!
I'm glad we're now like the new place you can go for edgy humor. All thanks to you.
I know.
I'm gonna bring out my shotgun. No reason. I better bring in my new key for the mansion. Because we're going back. Because, well, there's some more rooms to investigate. We need to find a safe place to hide in there. Even through, understandably, there's nothing safe about that. Guardhouse 1F. And here's the boring part where nothing happens for a while. Because all I'm doing is just running back to the mansion.
Mm-hmm.
You know, back then, if this was like 2007, this would be like the entirety of one video. It's just like me running from the courtyard.
Uh-huh.
Ah, man. YouTube in the 10-minute upload limit. I didn't trigger it yet. Oh yeah, here we go.
This is Brad. I know you can't answer me, but somehow, give me a sign.
This is Chris. Brad, can you hear me?
No.
Damn.
Please stop slapping the radio, Chris. Anyway, this is why you don't want to kill the dogs in this area, because they spawn afterwards. That's nice. The others don't, so don't bother ignoring them. My favorite part, though, is in advanced mode where, like, one of these rooms, like, you can kill all the dogs in that area, but then, because, you know, the game's evil, you respawn the dogs. You know, maybe the viewers will be happy that I'm going to bring up the snakes here that, I think you were, like, ranting about high school or whatever while I was running through this earlier. There's like these snakes that drop down and, well, they're comically ineffective. Like they try to attack me, but they're always a little too late. Yep, almost got me.